If he survives this, he's getting a commendation. Oh yes, he is getting a commendation. There's going to be a ceremony and everything. There's going to be cupcakes, and Aunt Matilda is going to bring all the wonderful snacks. Hello Reformers, and welcome back to Freeman, and, well, Season 3, isn't it? Oh yes, okay, so as I've actually done a little bit of customizing here, we might have a bit of a better chance at getting a couple of kills ourselves, even though I did actually get quite a few kills in the previous episode, due to our newest rifle and everything. Oh, I should probably start moving, shouldn't I? Because we are going to have some problems if we just stick around here when the game is continuing to run. Anyway, they have released a new patch, a very, very small patch that is just adding some extra fixes and all kinds of things. And apparently it has fixed a couple more of the scopes and stuff like that. So I'm pretty happy with that. Anyway, we're going to get all of these guys out here. We can, of course, get the VIP out here as well, but I don't really want him to die, so I'm probably not going to do that just yet. And we're going to get our... Where's the bodyguards, by the way? There's the bodyguards. We're going to tell them to follow me. Thank you very much. And we're going to tell these two to go over there. There we go. All right, let's do it. All right, so I still have my wonderful rifle here. It doesn't have a scope, which is a bit of an unfortunate circumstance here, but that's just how we're going to have to roll with it. We just have to roll with it and see how we're going to do. Not entirely sure how it's going to go, because there are 35 enemies on this map, and I'm a bit worried about it, to be honest. And if we do fail here, I'm not entirely sure how we're going to bounce back. I mean, I have a pretty decent amount of cash, so I should be able to get some decent enough recruits, but those recruits really aren't going to be very deadly, are they? No, they're not going to be very deadly at all. So hopefully we're going to be able to do something here and, well, achieve victory. That is what we need to do. So let's actually just take a quick look here. Where do we... Okay, well, we need to go along here, and obviously the enemies are going to be patrolling around the VIP area. So hopefully I'll be able to... I don't see anything. I don't see anyone. I was hopeful that I'd be able to see someone and maybe snipe them a little bit, because I do technically have a bit of a sniper rifle, so... it's kind of nice. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to flank around the side here, and we're going to just go in one big group, because at the moment we're outnumbered, so we kind of need to stay together as much as possible to give us the greatest chance of success. And if we can do that, well, we might just get the result that we want. But I'm a bit worried now that I might be running into people myself and I'm not seeing them. I don't have the greatest armor. I could have a helmet, and I actually did see one in a nearby marketplace for about 2,200, and I thought to myself, maybe I should get that. You know, maybe I should get that, because that seems like a pretty decent, you know, pretty decent amount of, you know, head protection. And well, I decided against it in the end, because I thought, okay, I'm just going to save up for the scar, because if I can get the scar or something similar with the same kind of muzzle velocity, I think we'll have a really, really good time, because the muzzle velocity is going to increase our accuracy quite a lot. And I've just run across here. Oh, this is not good. This is not good for me to just run across here by myself. Well, that's the reason why I got these two bodyguards. They don't really seem to be doing much, hilariously enough. I'm actually kind of surprised. Why is there only two of them? Why is there only two on the battlefield? Because wait a minute. There is actually only two. I actually only put two in the squad. Okay, so yeah, there's me getting a little bit mixed up, because obviously the new squad system is fully customizable, and I'm getting a bit mixed up with it. You know, even though I've been playing for a bit, it is still a little bit confusing to get used to, even though it should be simple, which is my bad. That is definitely my bad. Anyway, the point is I'm probably going to try and add a couple more units to my bodyguards. Okay, yeah, they are actually firing at the enemy. Let's have a quick look, see where they are. Oh, they're all the way over there. Wow, that's very far away. Okay, so I'm just going to tell these guys to go along here, along there, and they are actually starting to... Are they starting to creep forward or anything? Well, it doesn't really matter, because our fellows, our bodyguards right here, they're probably going to die. They are probably going to die. I'm going to try and shoot from this range. It is highly unlikely I'm actually going to get anywhere with that, but I might get a couple of kills. Ooh, that was... I think that might have been close. Oh yeah, there we go. We killed a bandit. Very nice indeed. Okay, so do bear in mind that the ammo that I'm currently using here is very, very... I'm gonna say it's a bit sparse. It's easy to actually get it at the marketplace, but it's not so easy to continue to use it in a battle situation because the magazine or clip only allows you to have 5 bullets. And so you're using 5 bullets very quickly, I might add, and then it's kind of over, so that's not particularly good. Alright, so I'm going to tell these guys to charge in, and the other guys to proceed with caution, and then hopefully, yeah, there we go, we're going to start killing them. That's what we like to see. And hopefully those guys are going to level up into wonderful, wonderful grenadiers or something along those lines, and we're just going to tell our chocolate squad to go in to proceed with caution as well. Maybe I can get a couple of kills here. No, maybe not. Oh, there's one. I'm a bit... Ooh, nice. Okay, we actually took out an armored marauder. That's giving us a huge experience boost right there. Maybe I can get another one. Oh, these sights. These sights are very difficult. And I can imagine that it would be even more difficult for you to see in a YouTube video. So, I'm not entirely sure if you're able to see any of my enemies that I'm actually starting to shoot here. But you can see the hit markers, and that's actually one of the fixes that they implemented. Oh, look, did you see that? That guy went flying up in the air. That was hilarious. Okay, so yeah, that was one of the fixes that they actually implemented, where the hit markers, as I remarked upon actually in part 1, I think, weren't showing up every single time you hit something. But now they are. So they fixed that very, very quickly, which is great, because I was really loving the hit marker change. And maybe I can get a couple... Yeah, there we go. Very nice. And actually, our bodyguards have some pretty decent weapons. I haven't actually outfitted them with anything myself, but they're actually using some pretty nice ones. So I'm pretty happy with that. And we are starting to kill these guys. Oh, wow. This rifle, I get it, okay? This rifle is very, very old, but it is not the most effective thing. Unfortunately, I'd like it to be a little bit more effective, but what are you going to do? I mean, this is what I have right now. And once I get the scar, things are going to be very different. Oh, yes. It is going to be very different. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to tell these guys to charge in from the side here. Ooh, we have a bunch over to the right. Oh, there they are. They're actually trying to flank us. You dastardly scoundrels. That is not very nice of them, is it? Ah, I actually had a bead on that guy, but unfortunately, I was not able to pull the trigger because I had no ammunition. I wonder whether my pistol is... My pistol is never going to be long range enough to do this. Okay, so let's tell these people to kind of proceed with caution now. I'm going to try and help them so that we can sweep around to the right flank, and then we can see how we do from there. But you can see here that I think our units should be... They should be okay to do this. Maybe I've told them to hold position a little bit too early. And I do need to be a bit careful myself. One of my bodyguards has been eliminated. I should really just rejoin the main squad here. I don't really mind too much about my bodyguards being eliminated at this point, because they are the lowest tier units, so it's not a big deal. And you can see here that there are enemy squads fleeing now as well, which is great. And yeah, come on, bodyguard, follow me. He's supposed to follow me, but he is continuing to shoot, because he's just a brave soul against all odds, and he is attempting to, well, do a lot of damage to the opponent, and hopefully he's going to survive this. If he survives this, he's getting a commendation. Oh yes, he is getting a commendation. There's going to be a ceremony and everything. There's going to be cupcakes, and Aunt Matilda is going to bring all the wonderful snacks. And I don't know why it's all about food for some reason. Maybe it's because I'm hungry. I'm a little bit hungry. Are you hungry? If you're hungry, then you should probably get something to eat. Maybe a banana or something else that's healthy. Yes, isn't that wonderful? Am I really going with that? Am I really going that? I sound like such a dad, don't I? Sound like such a dad. Anyway. Point is, let's move on from that rather uncomfortable realization. Yeah. Is it a realization? I guess it's realization. Anyway, let's move on from that and try and kill our enemies like the wonderful dogs of war we are. Oh yes. But think of those cupcakes. Oh, I could go for some cupcakes right now, but I can't. Oh well, never mind. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to tell these guys just to charge straight on in here. My bodyguard is still alive, amazingly enough. I'm actually unsure where he is, but that's okay. I don't really mind. And there you go. They've all fled. Well, fled, shall we say fled. Yes, English. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to tell all those guys to charge in. Going to get the VIP to spawn in as well. And we're going to get this guy to run all the way over there. Oh, yes. Alright, so we're good. We're good. Everyone has been killed. The entire map has been cleared. And this is actually going to give me enough money to purchase my scar. Can you believe it? Ah, yes. That is actually pretty good. So, yeah, then we're going to be in a really, really good spot. Do bear in mind, however, that I probably won't have enough money to be able to buy a scope as well. And so that is going to be a bit of a pickle for me, because I personally love using the scar with a scope. So I'm kind of hoping that they've added iron sights to the scar, because when I tried it out last time when they changed everything around and I still had my save game and everything, the scope on the scar was not working at all. And it was kind of making things go a bit weird. So maybe that has been fixed. And hopefully it has. If it hasn't, then we're going to be in a bit of a spot of bother, because I've just spent 6,000 on buying a new weapon. But I guess we'll see. And there we have it. We have completed the mission. So, actually, 7 kills. We got 7 kills. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Anyway, there were 35 enemies, so not the greatest. But only 1 friendly casualty, and that just so happens to be one of my bodyguards. I'm a very good leader, aren't I? No, not really. Anyway. There's our party screen right here, and we actually have someone that has leveled up into an FCA Grenadier. Now that guy is going to be a beast. Oh yeah, that's what we like to see. And what else do we have here? Anyone else leveled up here? Wow, I'm actually kind of surprised that these guys have not leveled up. I would have expected them to level up pretty soon, but apparently not. And we do have this guy. Oh, they are actually pretty decent. They are FCA Infantry. Okay, well I'm going to put this bandit in with us here. And he is going to be coming along with us. I'm just going to reward the troops a little bit. And let's see. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Alright, so let's go into Lubny now, which is, by the way, now a Pozna territory rather than a... I think it was a Brotherhood base before, I think so. Anyway, we don't have any gear, as you can see, because obviously we just did the escort mission, and I don't really need to buy that. Well, I don't really need to sell anything or anything like that, so yes. Anyway, let's go and just take a quick look and see whether there's a scar here. I don't think there is, but does that matter? Because I could just buy an ACOG scope, and I could buy a little bit more ammo, just a little bit, and then I have 4,000. So all I need to do is get another 2,000, and then I should be doing pretty well. I should be doing pretty well for myself. So we're going to put a very, very modern looking... Oh. Okay. This scope does not work with this rifle. Yeah. Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed? I think everyone, probably. Not me, though. I'm just oblivious, as always. Wonderful. Alright, well, I leveled up, so I suppose that's good. So I guess what we're going to do now is I'm going to go for another point in leadership, another point in intelligence, 2 assignable skill points, which I think I'm actually going to be speccing into 1 in medical, and we're going to go for another point in first aid, because literally having an additional 5% to reduce death rate, I think that's fantastic for how the game is now. And so I think I might actually head to the barracks and try and recruit a... Wow, okay, that's pretty expensive, so I'm going to have to reduce that a little bit here. Let's get no, I don't really want to get 3 of them. Okay, let's get 2 of them. Wow, I'm cheap, aren't I? Okay, so yeah, let's go and do that. And then we're going to just put these guys in the unassigned area, and we're going to disband their squad. Yes, we're very cruel, aren't we, in disbanding their squad? No, not really. We're giving them a new home in the bodyguard squad, which is certainly going to be fun, because everyone knows that you die in the bodyguard squad. Oh yes, they're trembling in fear. Can you tell? Yeah, probably not. Anyway, I'm gonna try and see. Let's see. Is everyone restoring themselves? I actually can't tell if they're restoring themselves or not. So I'm gonna just wait around a little bit. Let's actually just see. Yeah, a little bit. Does it really matter? Not really. I mean, we're going up against looters and bandits right here, so maybe I should just shadow these guys for a little bit, and then we'll go in and fight them to the death. Well, I mean, what else would it be? We are using bullets. Alright, so we've entered the battle, and you can see here that we have 29 enemies against 15 of us. Now, we do have one grenade, so maybe we're going to be using that. I mean, I'd like to actually use the grenade for once, because I don't usually use it. Hilariously enough, it's like, the grenade. The grenade is such an amazing tool that I never use because it's so powerful. Yeah, well, it is actually quite powerful, but I just never use it. And I don't know why. I guess it's just because I'm so bad with it, I guess. I don't know. I guess it's one of those things where you pull the pin and you feel it in your hand and you're like, okay, I'm going to throw this. I'm going to throw this with all my might to make sure that the enemy knows exactly what kind of thunderous attack is... What? Where are these guys going? Get over here, follow me. What are they doing? Oh, these guys, really? Are you not wanting to follow me? Okay, I have no idea what they're doing right now, so I guess I'm just gonna tell them to proceed with caution, I guess. And just shadow us a little bit. But I actually hope that the bodyguards were following me. Oh well, never mind. So yes, as I was saying, my thunderous applause and indeed, you know, explosions and all kinds of things going on with the grenade thing. Hopefully I can use it to good effect here. I'm actually just going to throw it immediately to weaken the enemies as much as possible. Maybe that's going to work, maybe it's not. But, well, we'll see. That was not good. That was a little bit better. Okay, so I am taking a little bit of fire here. Let's try and throw it. Yeah, okay, there we go. That worked. That worked really well. I have a good feeling about this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we actually got a couple of kills from that. I was actually being sarcastic. I was actually saying to myself, nah, that's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna do anything. But it did. I'm actually surprised. Okay, well, never mind. I think we'll be okay as long as I can hit these fellows. Someone's actually using a really cool sounding weapon. I'm actually unsure who it is. Is it this guy? Yeah, it's that guy. What is that weapon? Can some of you tell me what this weapon is? Because I wouldn't mind using it if it's actually got a good muzzle velocity. I think it's a form of the AK. Is it the AK? Oh, I don't actually know. AKSA something? Oh, I can't remember what it's called. I remember the model. The model looks very familiar to me, but nothing really else about it. Anyway, let's see if I can shoot a couple of these guys. Yeah, there we go. Take out that looter. Yes, the most powerful enemy ever. Okay, I might actually die here. Let me just heal real quick. And these guys are taking ages to get anywhere, so I'm just going to tell them to charge in. I have no idea what those guys are doing. Really, I don't. No idea. If I'd known they were going to be such slackers, I probably would have whipped them into shape a little bit earlier. But, oh well. Never mind. I guess we're just going to do our best here. Yeah, oh, damn, that was nice. Oh yeah, that was a really nice kill right there. And another one. And I'm doing pretty well. And this is a weapon that I wouldn't have expected I'd do very well with, to be honest, because I mean, let's face it, it's a pretty old weapon right now. And you wouldn't expect to be able to actually kill as easily as we are. And I mean, it's a gun, right? It's a gun. It's a weapon that you're able to use in your hands, and you're able to shoot hot lead out of it. And so, obviously, that is going to make a big difference to how lethal it is, obviously. But, you know, it's the ease of use I'm talking about here. You know, because it has a small clip, small magazine, whatever you want to call it, and it's kind of difficult to use in that capacity because it's bolt action. You know, it's not a very powerful, high caliber sniper rifle or anything like that. It's going to take a long time to do basically anything, but look at that. Look at that. We had no casualties whatsoever. Wow. Now that's pretty crazy. Alright, so I did have 9 kills there, and we are now going to be looting as many things as we can. Yes. There you go. There's actually a whole bunch of stuff here that is pretty expensive, so I'm just gonna let the energy drinks go. Cigarettes as well, they're not really gonna sell for that much. And this ammo is really not gonna sell for that much either, so I don't know why I'm keeping it around really. Instead, I'm gonna take the mechanical parts, shovel, the boots, which might actually give me more armor than what I have, a nice tent. Not gonna be taking that ammo though, gonna take the tools and the walkie-talkies. And I'll just take the water and the cigarettes back. There we go. Alright, so we did a little bit of nice swapping there. And yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm literally just going to imprison these guys, because I think I might have a chance at persuading them a little bit better here. I don't really want to execute them, because that's going to reduce our karma, even though I have no idea what karma actually does right now. So hopefully we're going to find that out as time goes on. And we've leveled up once again. So what are we going to do? Well, I have 2 more attributes here. How many units can I have in my party right now? 22. Alright, so I might want to do a little bit more in leadership. But for now, I think we're going to level up in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time for Cupcakes.